Okay, to start we're going to loosen the crank clamp, and then we're going to push the whole crank assembly forward about 2 inches. For this we use a 5mm Allen key, loosen the 2 screws, and then begin pushing while twisting the crank assembly forward. And this is going to loosen the chain tension. Okay, next we're going to loosen the axle nuts on both sides. And then we're going to reposition the wheel on top of the dropouts so that we can take the chain off of the wheel. Alright, now we're going to pull the wheel out, and then we're going to rest it on top of the dropouts. And the next step that we're going to do is take out the wiring from the hub. Okay, with the wire disconnected, now we're going to remove the chain. Now the chain is out of the way so that the wheel can come out completely. Pinch the tire through the brake caliper, and now the wheel's been removed. Alright, now with the tube replaced, we're still going to leave the tire flat so that we can fit the tire through the brake calipers. Pinch the tire, push it through the brake caliper, and we're going to rest the wheel on top of the dropout, and then reinstall the chain. The chain is on the cog itself. I'm going to plug back in the wiring. This is where we can use the tool to grab the wire and actually push it into the hub. You want to make sure that you hear that click as well. This is the wire installed. Taking the dropouts from on top, taking the wheel from on top of the dropouts, and installing the wheel into the slot. We're going to make sure that these spacers are in the forward position as well. And after the wheel is completely installed, we want to make sure that they're past the dropout. The next step that we're going to do is install a rubber band over the tensioner so that it's in a forward position. And this is going to ensure that it's in the correct position when we're starting to add tension to the chain. Okay, now to add tension back to the chain, the easiest way to do this is by sitting in the hand cycle and then rocking the crank assembly back and forth while pulling rearward. Okay, now with tension back in the chain, we can remove the rubber band, and the chain tensioner should be in a position similar to this, where it's still adding tension to the chain, but when it's pushed down, the chain has slack. Okay, with the crank back in position, now we're going to use a 5mm Allen key to tighten back down the crank clamp. Okay, with the wheel reinstalled, the tire pumped up, good to go.